About these rarities.
Yes?
I want to make a trade.
Just taking a peek around. Natural ELEX for the usual price, I believe. 95 now instead of 100 because everything's slightly cheaper now, but not a huge change. None of these things are better. Except for the cowl, except that's not really better.
Teach me something.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Can I afford it? I can. Ooh. Increases your lock picking ability. So now I can. Oh, that would allow me to lockpick level 3 locks. It's good. It's good to have, although it's more points into crafting. Admittedly, high level crafting gives you solutions too, but I do need to get into other things. Yeah, I'll take lockpicking. That means that with the right thing equipped, I can now open level 3 locks. That's fantastic. Which reminds me to check to make sure I'm wearing correct amulet. Practitioner, good. I'm wearing Ring of Toughness. Is there something better? Mental energy? Not really, no. Okay, so no, she was... The first person I tried coincidentally was one that I had apparently missed until now, but the rest kind of aren't. Whoa, why the camera? What the? Why did it go there? Weird. But I don't know if the other one. I don't know if any of the other ones are going to be new. Hakon and Grim. Man, you guys are bothered by me using my wrist thing. Wait till you see how much I teleport. That's probably not. That's probably a no-go by your guys' code, right? I suppose I might as well check with each person one time, just to be thorough. Don't want to be some kind of crazy person that just misses out on these things that are my chances at doing this.
I was told there was work here.
If you have taken our laws to heart, then yes, there is something you can help me with.
Tell me about the laws again.
Carelessness costs. So, listen well this time. So says the first article that forbids anyone from preaching of gods or machines. The second law says pure ELEX is a curse on Magalan. All pure ELEX and technology made from it is forbidden and must be placed in the pit. Our third law states that world hearts are sacred. No damage can be done to them or their seedlings. The fourth law says mana must be preserved. Nature can purify ELEX. This has given us the gift of magic, and we must use it sparingly. The fifth law states all free people are equal. All must be given protection when it is asked for. All may repent their ways and join the berserkers. I hope you now understand our laws.
Interesting surprise there, where the we have one character. We have the faction, the clerics, that's tech-based and have a god, and then you have the berserker faction, which is fantasy magic-based, but they specifically ban preaching of gods.
I agree to follow the laws.
Visit Jorah at the pit. All the captured weaponry from the last Alb attack has been stored there. Bring me one of the ELEX weapons.
I'll get you the weapon.
Follow the law and do service. Those are the only ways you will earn my trust. Speak to Jorah if you have any more questions. Now go.
What do you know about Stormson's disappearance?
Stormson, the hunter?
He was taken from the tavern. Orin refuses to say who took him.
And what business is Stormson of yours?
Do you know what happened to him?
He was arrested, questioned, and sentenced. There was no doubting his guilt. He had spoken his thoughts quite freely, and admitted that he was planning to break the law.
What crime did Stormson commit?
He had fallen under the spell of technology. He had the deluded idea that we should give up magic and take up guns.
Why not use both?
Give up studying magic to fight an arms race we can't win? Commit ourselves to the use of pure ELEX, forbidden by Amrek and the Pilgrim? The Pilgrim has committed us to finding a way to win this war with magic. To spread the lie of technology at such a time is treason.
Speaking is a crime.
He went a little further than that. He was actively seeking to buy forbidden technology, weapons from the clerics.
What did he want weapons for?
To prove his theory. But his intentions are of no concern. The law is clear. Such weapons are forbidden. Stormson knew that, and he made his choice. Now, the law has been served. He has been exiled to the valley. A lenient sentence, to send him back to the place he loves.
Who are the Berserkers?
They're everyone you've seen in this town, and anyone beyond who believes this world can be saved. Do you want to believe that? That there's a hope? We don't need gods or machines. That forest out there, that grew from wasteland in just 200 years. From seed to tree, we are a new beginning for all.
What do you think about the clerics or the Alps?
What are we supposed to think? They're steeped in blood and governed by superstition. The clerics speak of God, but they worship their machines. And never forget that their blessed religion gave birth to the Albs. ELEX corrupts all it touches. Whatever you think of the outlaws, they make no excuses for their behavior. They are out for themselves, but they believe in mankind.
Can't you use technology to help nature?
Technology is an addiction. First one machine, then another and another. It is better to live without that temptation. It's persuading the weak-minded of that. We might know technology is a weakness, but its draw is pulling in recruits. Even now, I know there is someone here in Goliath spreading the lie of the machine. They are preaching that technology will be our salvation. This damned cleric must be found and stopped.
About the cleric. I can find whoever is preaching here.
You can you? What makes you think you can succeed?
I know who's preaching for the clerics.
Are you certain? I don't want to go making false accusations.
I've met him, spoken to him.
What miserable drones and traitors have I given shelter to that they will let this cleric live? He knows our laws, and the penalty for spreading false religion is death. Carry out that sentence. Kill that cleric.
Boy, do these things escalate quickly. What happy-go-lucky people. And they're so friendly. By the way, he's all like, the law is clear. It's like, you know what's really clear is you just told me to go to the pit and pick up a weapon from the pit and bring it to you. It's like, but I'm supposed to put it in the pit, and the law is clear. Couldn't you execute me for bringing you the weapon that you told me to bring? Like, the law is super unclear. You guys are full of shit.
Teach me something.
Yes.
Just gonna randomly check by real quick. This is the survival tree. I'm not really prioritizing survival though. I don't think I can really qualify for much besides the resist, so no.
Sounds like you really hate the Alps.
They won't stop until everyone is dead. It's always us berserkers who are taking losses. 10 hooded crows on the last patrol alone. All good men. Now, I'm asked to make up my ranks with outsiders?
You want to kill Alps?
I want to exterminate them. And every man, woman, and child on this planet should want to do the same. What about you? Are you ready to go and hunt some Albs?
You want me to risk my life without reward?
Do you think I'm out here for Elexit? Duty is worth more than shards.
You do whatever you want, but if I'm hunting Alps, the reward should fit the risk.
All right. As long as you get the job done. And if Elexit is what it takes to make sure you do that, you'll get paid. But we must complete the mission first. Listen up. The Albs have been scouting ruins to the west of here. It could be they're searching for resources, but it could be they're scouting our patrol routes, or looking for somewhere to set up a base they can use to launch an attack on Goliath. Whatever they're doing, Those Albs have had a free run of things for too long. I need someone to head out there and kill them.
Why do you hate the Alps so much?
They take so much ELEX, they've lost all their emotion. They're like machines. Killing machines. How messed up must you be to decide to do that? And how do they get the ELEX they're so pumped up on? They tear it from the ground. They take plants, animals, and people and feed them into their converters. Every Alb, every mutant stands against nature.
So you don't trust anyone?
Our founding fathers knew well that you have to be really careful who you trust. They taught us we cannot give in to the temptation that awaits us outside our walls. And they did well. In the end, they were the first to see the deviant nature of technology. No one who has seen a mutant with their own eyes can deny that.
It almost sounds like you envy the Alps' power.
A fully trained Alb commander, even an Elexitor. They may be powerful, but true power is only found in the will to win and the fighting spirit. Have you got them? A fighting spirit, a will to win.
What if I did, and I took ELEX as well?
Then you would be just another henchman. A soulless puppet for their cause. Is that what you want? To destroy Magalan as you destroy your soul? A strong sword. Our very effective combat magic. And a strong will. Those will save the world. They will stop the Albs.
Where are these ruins?
To the west, in the Valley of the Damned. The Albs have been spotted in some abandoned ruins out there. It could be they've made those ruins their base and are sending out patrols across the area from there. We've had reports of Albs on the roads around there and out along the river by the World Heart.
My goodness. I thought I spent a significant portion of this playthrough doing quests for this town specifically, and I keep finding more, even from areas where I felt like I did a sweep, which is making me feel like just the craziest person at the moment. Also, their entire ideology can't even process the idea that someone like me would be using Elexit, but also being totally human. So at this point, I'm even using ELEX to level up. What is a supervisor? Okay.
What is a supervisor?
Someone who has already worked so long at a job that people have decided they are better organizing people than doing the actual job.
What exactly are you doing here?
Caring for these seedlings. With care and luck, one of them might grow to maturity and become a world heart. Of all the ones we grow, very few make it. But those few are everything. Those few will save Magalan.
The seedling fields are safe. The rot boars are dead.
Rot boars? Vermin. It speaks well that you acted without needing orders. I should have listened to Auric. He told me he suspected something was burrowing in the cliffs. I assume Auric is doing well?
It seems so.
Good. Your help is appreciated. Thank you for standing with us.
How are the seedlings?
But it will take time to train Auric's replacement and give them the care they need. And, in the meantime, we have a different problem. I've had to put all the cultivators to work to repair the damage the rot boars did to the fields. And that's left me short of people to gather the healing roots our healers are demanding.
You need someone to harvest the healing roots?
Yes. To harvest them and bring them back here. Any pair of hands willing to assist will be welcome. Please, we need those healing roots to care for the wounded.
I will harvest the healing roots.
Good, good. I would be very grateful. We all would. If you can make sure you pick the mature roots, those are the only ones with healing properties.
Where can I find the healing roots?
They grow in small clusters around the lake above Goliath. They can be easy to overlook, so you may need to search for them a little.
Why don't you plant healing roots near the seedling fields? They'd be easier to defend.
We've talked about it, and the growing conditions are right there. You're right. We should stop talking and make it happen. As soon as the next seedling harvest is in, we'll make that happen. Thanks for reminding me.
Teach me something.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah, will do. Oh, he's the survival man. Another one. They're just everywhere. I guess that's to be expected from the Green Party people around here. God damn. Actually, yeah, a significant percentage of those people had something to say to me. There's Oranir. I checked with Oranir already, right? Believe so. Let's check in with the woman I met earlier. I believe she's right down here. Because I do have news about Stormson. I don't know if that's enough for her yet, but it is news.
Someone hears that. ELEX technology must be given in at the pit.
Angram exiled Stormson to the Valley of the Damned.
Without a trial? What did he do to deserve exile? Please, you must go after him, please. Convince his guards he's not a threat. Tell them to let him go.
Fuck all of them. I hope they drown in their own shit.
There's our minor update. I likely could have immediately followed up on him being exiled without checking with her just as well. Let's see. Let's make all of the exclamation points disappear real quick. Otherwise it'll keep reopening. Oh, wow, there's a lot of them now. So I have tons of healing roots, but this is a special healing roots that I've never had before. By Lake Magalan, which is a chunk of map I've never been to before. I'm interested. I will now warp up to where I just was again. There are so many items everywhere. It's like concerning to see that many things glowing at once. This will give me a little chance to poke around a new map zone I haven't been in before. All ELEX technology must be ELEXed in ELEX. Yeah, maybe I missed a detail, but it really sounded like the guy that was just like, all people that have guns must be obliterated and they cannot be allowed and they will all be exiled and stuff like that. And then he's like, now go get me this gun and carry it across town and the laws are clear. What are you doing? Like, what are you confused? Is it because I'm saying things that seem to contradict each other? Also, like, they're saying that the guy's like, we should use guns. Like, no, ELEX technology is banned. There's non-ELEX guns. And then in the same conversation, he acknowledges the outlaws, which are the people who use the non-ELEX guns. And it's like, oh, look, guns that don't use ELEX technology.
Yeah, this is...
Why don't you use those? They seem totes legit. Well, there's the lake. Should be a straightforward enough trip, just to pick up 8 things there. Golden nugget and golden chalice just sitting there. Probably get those jewelry jobs soon. I'm getting a lot of ores that I could probably actually use if I had the right thing. Are you under the bridge? So that's where we're looking for those. The giant, like lily pad looking things. Not sure what to call it. This should be straightforward. What, is there a sword down there?
You should go back to Orange.
I didn't mean to.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, god damn it. No, Ray. Follow me.
Follow me.
Of course.
Okay, he doesn't immediately teleport out at least. I did not mean to click on that. I was just trying to quickly get out of that menu option. There's a sword down there. What the dang higgity is going on down there? The Ignis Artifex. Did I just... That's what I thought. Did I just summon a monster by clicking on that, or was he there the whole time? I kind of thought I heard footsteps, but I wasn't sure. That's bound to be a cool weapon. Am I under attack right now? No? Ignis Artifex. 65 dex, 44 strength, plus 6 damage, 10% fire. Huh. One socket. It's on the boundary. It might be a cool weapon, but it's like unobtainable-ish, and that it would take like 4+ levels to get enough stat points to even use it, I think. I guess that's where the rings come in handy, is that they let you effectively skip a whole level, because they give you +5 points, which is 10 stat points, which is an entire level. The iguanas are here. Those are also probably much more killable than they used to be. Fuck. He's like right on the stuff I want. Bye-bye. Oh, he's probably friendly. Oh boy. Wait, there's just a dude walking around out here? Have you noticed the monsters? I feel like you should notice the monsters. Where's the last one? Oh. Way over there. Huh. Quick save. I should give it a shot, right? I haven't fought one of these guys forever. It might be possible now. Slug beast. Oh, geez. There goes my stats. Yep, that's impossible. 0 damage taken. I'm out. I'm out, and my teammate might be down already. He probably got like 2 shot. Fuck that. I've had a significant damage boost, but it's not enough. Meanwhile, this is like next door. Hey, you get back up? There we go. Goodbye, nature. Not to be confused with goodbye, nature. Let's do a test run. Haven't fought a raptor for a while, have I? Ow. Rude. Okay, well that's fucking cathartic. To just combo down a raptor like that. After what we went through before to fight some of them. Defective ELEX weapon from drawer at the pit. That'll be back at the base. I want to run around a little bit. Searching for clues. Group of Albs attacked his soldiers to the west. That's a chunk of map we haven't really been to yet. Might do that next-ish. Just punishment. That'd be at the... Yeah. I could probably find him relatively quickly. Just gotta head over from Sandy Pines, which is also a location I wouldn't mind testing my strength at a little bit. Because I would warp here every now and then and we'd get torn apart by the nasties. But the nasties are probably totally manageable now. All because I got the right weapon. Yellow's the goal. And if the nasties would like to come on outside, I'd show them how to do. I see you in there. Okay. Ow. Okay, no, go out the... Damn it. Oh, the controls. Please. There we go. Just wanted to be outside of the crowded room. There's some damage. That's right. You guys aren't skull difficulty anymore, are ya? Oh wait, the body. Gotcha. Man, things have changed drastically. It's so abrupt, too. Because it's flat damage reduction, it's not like, oh wow, I sure did get gradually better over time. Look, we've come far, and you didn't even really fully notice it along the way, but when you look back, you're like, wow, look what I can do. It's none of that. It's literally like, I can't do anything, I can't do anything, I can't do anything, I can't do anything. Wow, this is easy. Like, there's no in between. It's just like, oh, look how badass I suddenly am.
I'll help.
I gotta put away my shield awkwardly so I can do the finisher. Hammer. Mana. Other stuff. Ooh, dried meat. I like how the entire direction of that guy's life, of getting him to go back, ultimately came down to me being sick of trying to remind myself to keep dried meat for him. I already gave him half the things he wanted, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just go home, dude. Honestly, it's the best call, though. He's such an ineffectual douchebag that was doing absolutely nothing to further his cause, and he just sat there moping in front of that house for weeks while I did other shit, and he was making no progress towards his goals. How the fuck is he going to be self-motivated enough to even function in the outside world of Tavar, where everything would destroy him?
These berserkers were killed with energy weapons. This looks like the work of clerics.
What? We were sent here because this... Wait. Oh wait, no, I mixed up my missions a little bit. I was thinking of the, like, go get those albs mission. And I was like, what do you mean the work of clerics? Of course it was albs. We were here for the albs, but no, this is the one where the guy was being a cleric sympathizer, sort of. And he was exiled, and now it seems like his guard was murdered by clerics, which means he may have been a genuine traitor, and that nobody was wrong for thinking so. Berserker guards are dead. Looks like they were killed by clerics. And it just points back to Angrim and Akira. I mean, the poster about Kalan definitely helps highlight the idea that he was killed by clerics. That they were killed by clerics. So he's gone, but there's no further update about where to find him. Maybe we'd eventually find him if we went back to the... if we went to the cleric HQ. I'm kind of putting off for now. I guess we'll see. Is there like a path of blood? If there are any tracks, I don't see them. So I don't think there's an in-game piece of evidence about where to find him exactly. It might be on pause for now. Or maybe you just go turn it in. I mean, I might want to tell that one dude that his guard were killed by clerics regardless. But was he the one that I gave the weapons to? Because maybe I gave him the weapons and then he killed the clerics with the weapons I gave him, in which case that blows back on me pretty bad. Well, I'm not seeing him around. I don't think we're gonna find him. But might want to head back then. I'll just follow an order of operations. I'll tell the wife that seemingly his escort was killed by clerics. Then if that doesn't progress things, I might tell the leader dude, and then I'll tell the other guy about the harvest. What? Where is she? Oh. She just moved a bit. There she is. No update. Is telling them about the clerics enough, or is it going to be requiring something else of me and like on pause? It might be that I have to genuinely find him, and maybe he's in a really apparent location when you visit the cleric location. So maybe we'll just put a pin in this for a while.
Stormson is still alive.
You've seen him? What of the men who were escorting him to exile?
They're dead.
I show mercy and good men die. So be it. Now his crime is more than words, and his sentence becomes the harsher. Let his death pay for the blood that was spilled.
He's as good as dead.
Tread carefully. Stormson knows the forest well, and the men he killed were no fools. May justice give you the strength for this task. Good luck to you.
I say he's as good as dead, but maybe he'll give me some kind of explanation for what's going on. So we'll see. Does he attack? Oh, he gets mad at you going... He gets mad at you. He gets really mad at you for being in there. I was just curious about the sword I was seeing on the wall. Can't see it from here. There's some kind of really cool, rad-looking sword there. That'll be interesting to take a look at.
What?
You sell like anything? No recipes. Battle Axe 2 is well out of reach. Yeah, no. Ain't happening. So at the moment, things are not looking good for that guy, because it definitely looks like he betrayed his people and killed them. But maybe it was genuinely outsider clerics that intercepted on the path. Although, are the clerics even actively antagonizing the berserkers? That's the Great Lift, by the way. Like, they started here, and this is where I went to meet them, because they were like up here somewhere. But the Great Lift is down here. Why were they even going that way to go to Exile? Because Exile is supposed to be this bottom area, which I haven't really explored yet, so that'll be interesting to check out, I suppose. But it feels like they're going the wrong way to go to Exile.
I harvested the healing roots.
Thank you. I will make sure Ragnar knows of your good work. You see, these fields do grow more than plants.
Wow, and I thought outlaws pulled cons. But it seems you berserkers do too. A bonus? Outlaw junk collectors get paid better than that.
Outlaws? We berserkers look after people fairly. Here, take this. See?
Thanks.
Having Ray in the party gets you a higher deal on negotiations. That's a decent implementation of having different party members and stuff like that. Level 17. Just gotta figure out where I want to put these things. Ah, such slow progress because of the... honestly, just... them giving you a multiplier on what it takes to upgrade your stats just is so unsatisfying. Just because it feels like you're making such slow progress. Oh well.